So, hi everyone. Thank you for joining us on our Live Well at Home video series. I'm Dr. Sonja Fung, owner of Live Well Clinic here in La California. You can find me online at livewellclinic.org and on our social at Live Well Clinic and at dr.sonjafung. Today, we're going to speak about how energy balance using Reiki is beneficial for stress and emotional well-being, especially during this time of quarantine and uncertainty. So I have asked my friend and colleague, Sheri Hein, a certified Reiki master, to speak on this topic today. So, hi, Sheri.
Hi, Dr. Fung. Thank you so much for having me.
You're so welcome. I'm so glad that you're able to do this and join us today. Can you introduce yourself and tell us what Reiki is?
Certainly. Any chance I get to talk about Reiki, I'll take advantage. My name's Sheri Hein. I'm a Reiki master, and I have been practicing Reiki for about 20 years. I came to know Reiki after receiving a medical diagnosis, which was at the time very debilitating, and I was looking for, other than conventional medical care, something that would help me relax and feel better. So I was introduced to Reiki, and I found that after only a very short period of time, I began to feel better. And so I thought, well, there's something that's going on here. And so at that point, I pursued learning how to practice Reiki for myself and others, and eventually got to the point where I went to the master level so that I could teach Reiki, because I felt it was important for anybody who was interested to know more about it. So that was 20 years ago. I practiced Reiki every day. And the beauty of Reiki is that it's so simple to practice. And it doesn't take concentration. I tried meditation and I just couldn't. I would, my mind would start wandering. And so I needed something that was simple. And being a mother of 4 children, I needed something that was quick, quick, easy, and simple. And that is Reiki. Reiki is a spiritual healing practice. It was founded by a gentleman from Japan, Mikao Usui, back in the early 1900s, and is been passed on all these years and is now practiced by millions of people worldwide. The Reiki practice begins at level 1, and that's what, you learn to practice Reiki on yourself and others, your pets. It's good for everything. It's very balancing. And the best thing about Reiki is that with the ease of use and the profound benefits from it with such an easy practice, that's what makes it so very special. So it's balancing, especially in this time right now when we're all very stressed. I found that many people that I know that practice Reiki are saying, thank God we have this, because this is mainly a self-practice modality. And it's as simple as placing your hands. And you don't have to really think of anything, but just by placing your hands, your body knows what it needs and it reacts. It invokes a healing process. It's nothing that you have to intend, it just happens. And so when you wake up in the morning or when you go to bed at night, after you've been trained, Reiki trained, you can just place your hands and I know that there's been great benefits such as sleep improvement and far as people who have sleeping disorders have noticed that they sleep better. Pain, it's great for to help with pain issues, not only physical issues, but also emotional, spiritual, anything like it. Heals every level. So I can't say enough about it. It's just very balancing, and like I said, just a matter of placing your hands. And there, if you learn to practice Reiki, you will learn different positions on your body where you place your hands, and the body will respond. Happen all of a sudden. It could be very subtle, and you may notice it not right away, but maybe further on in the day or something like that. So yeah, it's just great. It's if you came to me for a Reiki massage table, and I would place my hands on you, at your head, your torso, your legs, your feet. And it's usually a session usually takes from maybe 45 minutes to an hour or longer if you wish. And the response is just pure joy most of the time. My clients, just say, "What did you do?" And I said, "Well, I didn't do anything. You did all the work. It was your body responding. Your body knows what it needs to heal." And it's also something, like I said, that you can practice for yourself. So every day you place your hands, and you could be, watching a baseball game on TV or, anywhere. It responds to that touch. Your body responds to that touch in any situation. It can be a stressful situation, or it can be a nice zen-like situation with the singing bowls, and so it's just easy and wonderful. Yeah. So as far as the benefits, like I said, are relaxation. When you relax, your body heals. And when you're not relaxed, your body's in a constant state of fight and flight. And when you're relaxed, it's what they call rest and digest, so that the parasympathetic response kicks in. And that's when your body says, "Oh, thank God, now I can just do what I need to do and heal." So, yeah.
Realize that Reiki was.
Yeah, it's just wonderful.
I didn't realize that Reiki was more of like a self-healing modality. I thought that it would be like massage or any other type of body work where you would go to a person to then help implement the therapy versus having the therapy, like you implementing the therapy on yourself.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
This is actually a really great technique and
It is.
to learn when you are at home by yourself, and
Exactly.
so you don't need anybody else. You don't have to go out or you go outside to have somebody do it on you. You
Right.
have to do it on yourself.
Right. It's like you have it at your fingertips, literally.
Yeah.
It's like having I always tell my students, it's like having a first aid kit in your hands, and it's with you everywhere. You take it with you everywhere in any situation. Yeah, it was actually first developed as a self-healing technique, and then it's offered in other modalities or different ways to offer it. The nice thing about Reiki too is that at the first level of Reiki, you learn to practice for yourself and others. The second level, you can learn how to send Reiki long distance, because in Reiki's world, there's no such thing as time and space, so that you can actually think of a person or a situation and send the Reiki. And it's just as effective actually as being in person, having an in-person treatment. And there have been let me continue, sometimes I get distracted, but then the third level is the master level, and that's the level that you would want to go to if you would like to teach Reiki. So there are three main levels. And I went all the way to the master level just because I wanted to share this beautiful modality with others. Yeah, so it's definitely something that helps in any situation. It's actually being used more and more in hospitals and in the medical community, as you know. That it helps in healing, and as far as your worth, your self-worth, and your feeling about yourself and how you deal with whatever diagnosis that you've been given, it just gives you a strength to deal with it. There have actually been clinical trials that show the efficacy of Reiki and controls of blood pressure, normalizing blood pressures, and there are quite a few studies that have really substantiated the effectiveness of Reiki.
Wow.
So it's slow, but we're getting to a point where hopefully it will just be a common addition to any medical protocol. So yeah, so it's just wonderful.
So speaking about these types of practice techniques, what are like one or two techniques that you can show the audience how to
Okay.
practice so that they can start utilizing it right away?
Certainly. Yeah, it's just like I said, a matter of placing hands either on or above your body. What I do is I start, and a simple technique is what we call chair Reiki, and it's a matter of placing your hands on your head and on your heart and on your stomach. So if you would like, if you like to practice this at home to go around and get a sense of what Reiki can help you with, you would just take your hands and place them on the top of your head. You don't have to think anything. You don't have to, concentrate, because like I said, it's just going to happen. Your body is going to get in touch with that healing energy and respond. So you can just place your hands on your head and just take a few moments. You can close your eyes or keep them open. There's actually no rules in Reiki. It's there are set hand placements just for protocol, but you can't do Reiki wrong. So you can just place your hands on your head and then wait a few moments. And then from that point, you can take your hands and place them on your heart and take a few moments and just feel yourself go deep within. Your body feels like it just takes a step or two down when it responds to that healing energy. And then after you place your hands on your heart, after a few minutes, or when you feel like you want to move your hands, just move them to your stomach. And you just take a deep breath and just enjoy that warm feeling. And it just feels like someone's put their arms around you, which we all need, especially nowadays, right? So that's it. Just a few techniques on the head, the heart, the stomach. Don't try to make it happen. It's just going to happen. And you'll feel better. That's the best thing, is you're going to feel better than you did before you started. Yeah, so those are some things you can do. The Reiki precepts are, if you could repeat those over to yourself during the day, is the first one is just for today, which means in the moment, don't be angry. Just for today, don't worry. Live your life with gratitude, and be thankful, give thanks, and be nice, be kind to other people. Just if you can just kind of repeat those to yourself, it just helps to remind yourself of what's real in this world amidst all of this that's going on. And there's some wonderful articles on Reiki. You have to be careful when you go on the internet, of course, with anything, but my teacher and who I've kind of followed on my Reiki path has been Pamela Miles, and she has some really good information on her website. So if anybody would like to read more about Reiki, I would refer them to her website for credible information. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today and for all of your knowledge and explaining what Reiki is and giving us really great practical steps to do at home, like immediately for self-healing. And I know we also have a special discount for our viewers today. So Sheri has generously offered $20 off any Reiki session or training class if you mention this video when you schedule with her. And you can reach out to Sheri at S. Hein, H-E-I-N, at livewellclinic.org, or you can call at 760-771-5970. So for more helpful videos like this and to keep updated on what's going on at the clinic, you can sign up for our email list. You can text Live Well Clinic to 22822 for email updates. And if you haven't already, click the subscribe button. So thank you again and have a great rest of the week.
Thank you, Sonja.